Hi everyone. So you've had a chance to look over the TPACK model where technology, pedagogy, and content come together, and all of these form a lesson that is complete and sound with technology embedded in the curriculum that you're teaching. So now that we come into the assignment, I wanted to give you a quick overview again of what to do for the assignment so you are completely clear. So when you get on the Google Doc, you're going to see a series of Venn diagrams. There's actually going to be 9 of these that you get to choose from. Each of these Venn diagrams is missing a component of the TPACK framework, and it's your job to choose one set of Venn diagrams and then fill in the missing component and write a lesson plan for it. So for example, in this particular case, we have our pedagogy. We know that this lesson has to involve some sort of discussion or debate. We have our technology. We know we're going to use a wiki, but what we're missing is our content. So the content could be anything that you're teaching. It could be math. It could be science. In this particular case, I'm going to show you an example using social studies. And for this one, it's going to be social studies focusing on the branches of government. That's our missing component. So you'll see on the Google Doc, you have an area to add in your content, which is missing. You can see that's underlined. We have our technology, which is our wiki, and our pedagogy, which is debate. And the lesson that we're going to be focusing on is a Common Core state standard for English language arts literacy. And this is what the lesson would look like. So in this particular case, I'm writing my lesson plan, just something brief and short, not too short, but something along the lines of this, where it says 7th grade students will study the 3 branches of government and how they interact with each other using one form of government process. For example, how an immigration bill becomes a law, or how economic programs get created. Students will create a wiki with a design in mind to educate their classmates about the interaction and connection between the 3 branches. They will find a current event to discuss and take the class through the processes that the government has to conduct. The students will work in groups of 3. One student will lead the research, one student will lead the design of the wiki, and one student will lead the discussion and presentation to their classmates. They'll have a week to do the research, design, and present their findings. And then teachers may choose a current event, or they may allow students to find their own depending on the motivation and abilities. So what you can see from that is our content is social studies. We're having the kids research on branches of government and actually put them into a wiki, and then the discussion is actually embedded into the lesson as well. So again, your job is going to be to go into the Google Doc, as you can see here. The example that I'm showing you now is in the Google Doc if you need to revisit it again. And then you're just going to take a look and you are going to choose one of these 9 Venn diagrams to complete. You'll notice there's space for 2 people to work on the same Venn diagram. That's fine. It's not first come, first serve. But let's say, for example, you and one of your classmates decide you're going to focus on this one. Just try and make sure that your lessons are not identical, that you each have your own. And so there is a brief overview of the TPACK lesson. Let me know, email me if you have any questions. Thanks.